Hi, this is Anchal Puri on Spotify with Taaza Talks. Today we are welcoming our esteemed guest. She is money and abundance coach, helps you develop a positive mindset, attract abundance and create financial growth with confidence and clarity. हमारे बीच में सोनम जी आ चुकी हैं और मैं उनका बहुत ही तहे दिल से आभारी हूँ कि आज उन्होंने अपना कीमती वक्त हमारे लिए निकाला। सो ताजा टॉक्स के प्लेटफॉर्म पे वो आ चुकी हैं और मैं उनका वेलकम करती हूँ। वेलकम सोनम जी। हाय,
Hello,
गुड
Anshul
इवनिंग।
ji. Hello, good evening, and thank you for having me here. Thank you so much
थैंक्स टू यू
for
जो
invitation.
आपने अपना इतना इतना इम्पोर्टेंट वक्त निकाला हमारे लिए। थैंक यू।
Thank, thank you, ma'am.
तो
It was
सोनम जी
really a
अपना
pleasure over here. Yes,
सॉरी।
ma'am. It was really a pleasure being here and contributing something to the society.
एब्सोल्युटली। सो लेट्स स्टार्ट अ इनक्रेडिबल कॉन्वर्सेशन। आई थिंक बहुत
Yes,
इनक्रेडिबल ही
super
जाएगा।
excited.
Definitely.
Yes, yes.
So, what inspired your journey from corporate struggles to becoming a money healing and abundance coach?
Okay. So, Anshul ji, it didn't started as a coach. I didn't started as a coach. मेरे को कुछ idea भी नहीं था कि मुझे coaching करनी है. It all started because of my own personal struggles. I was having everything good on papers. Like I was working for corporate. I was working with good MNCs, working as AVP over there. Good title, good salary. सब कुछ अच्छा था. But somewhere the way others were getting promoted, I was like not able to see that kind of achievement in my life. At the same time, lot of struggles in my personal life. So just like another person, I thought कि कुछ तो करना पड़ेगा. Let me at least work on my mindset to reach from where I am to at least a next level. Back in 2019, I started my journey to understand कि क्या NLP या कोई mindset practice like reading affirmation would help. I started doing that, and in 1.5, 2 years, I gained a lot of clarity around it. And what happened when COVID hit? And that was, I think, the most hardest time because I had to be at home or with all the responsibilities, with no maids around. Things started turning very bad. कि office का work भी है, I have a daughter also. Then with in-laws, everything became so messy that during that COVID time, I eventually got separated from my in-laws. And that was the time my relationship with my husband got real bad. अब ऑफिस में भी आई वाज नॉट सीइंग द ग्रोथ, घर पे भी इश्यूज, एंड एट द सेम टाइम आई लॉस्ट माय फादर, सो माय लाइफ इज टोटली broken. Maybe healing would help. And the more I started going deeper, I realized it's all coming from the childhood patterns, belief I was holding. Slowly and gradually I entered into this, and life shifted a lot, crazily, massively. और हुआ क्या मैम, उसके बाद people started approaching me, asking me what differently you did, because they knew my struggles. They knew, especially my very close friends or office colleagues. And that was the time I started guiding them. Did not knew that they would come for my coaching or help, for asking for help. और वहां पे वो 1,000 rupees के सेशन से I started, where I was giving literally coaching in 1,000 rupees for 20 days, to this journey for next 3 years, where I call ki I have trained more than 500 plus women. I have a community of them, and this journey in itself, is a big gift to me, because I never thought I can become even 1% in someone's life. I had motivation to help others. Leaving my own job in 23 created this belief कि I can do, I can help. तो ये जर्नी मेरी स्टार्ट एज अ कोच नहीं हुई थी, एज अ पर्सन हु हैज हर ओन स्ट्रगल वहां से हुई थी.
Okay. So,
यस.
how do you define abundance beyond just financial success?
Abundance is a very, very overrated word. It's like, abundance is, according to me, it is having enough peace, waking up without anxiety. You are taking your decision without being showing guilty about something. It's saying literally no without fear, because most of the people just say yes to become people pleaser. So abundance का मतलब है, you are receiving, even if you are receiving something, you deserve to receive. That's why. मैं एक बड़ा छोटा सा एग्जाम्पल दूंगी, बिकॉज दिस इज वॉट आई हैव सीन विद सो मेनी पीपल. हमें ना घर में सिखाया जाता है, स्पेशली बीइंग अ चाइल्ड, that don't ask, don't take money, don't ask for more. अब वो हमारे बिलीव्स इतने स्ट्रांग हो जाते हैं दैट वी स्टार्ट सीइंग abundance for the bank balance, not the belief we hold. There is one lady who came to me and I gave her the same example because this is about my daughter. I remember एक हमारा पंजाबी में फेस्टिवल होता है लोहड़ी का, and my daughter, everybody was around. She picked up that all that popcorns, वो मूंगफली पूरा उसने हाथ में लिया, and immediately there was a look from my her grandmother, and she was like, okay, सब देख रहे हैं. I said, it's okay. Look at the abundance she carries, that both the hands are filled. और हम लोग क्या है, हम एक दाना उठा के हमें लग रहा है कि it is something that we are trying to show because हमको ये ऐसा दिखाना है दूसरे को.
Hmm.
Right? So abundance means, your capacity to receive love, receive joy, receive that peace. अगर आप बैंक अकाउंट में कितने लोगों के, you see there are people who have literally crores in their account but do not have peace of mind. So abundance is literally, according to me, is having peace of mind that allows you to take decision. अगर आप अकेले खुद के साथ बैठ के still you can feel the same joy, that's abundance, not just showing the numbers in your bank account.
Exactly. Sonamji, what are the most common money blocks people unknowingly carry?
That's actually a very good question, Achalji, because people think money blocks are about money. When I meet people, they don't have money blocks. They don't even have a single money block. They have emotional wounds around the money. Somebody who taught them early in their childhood, maybe they are not good enough. Maybe ज़्यादा पैसे कमाओगे तो नजर लग जाएगी. अगर सक्सेस आएगा तो रिलेशनशिप विल सफर. यू हैव टू हैव ओनली दैट स्पेस जहाँ पे यू कैन टेक केयर ऑफ फैमिली, यू कैन बैलेंस, नहीं तो मेंटल हेल्थ कॉज होगी. ऑल दीज beliefs are so deep when I talk to people. In fact, sometimes they want to earn great money. Like I have coaches who want to make 4 lakh, 5 lakh. And the moment I say them to have this in their account, even in their visualization, what happens? One moment they feel great. Second moment the thought is, what am I going to give? इससे कितना काम बढ़ जाएगा? And that stops the manifestation. Now it has nothing to do with their knowledge skills, but everything to do with the belief system. So, or वो belief system has nothing to do with the numbers that you want to earn, but totally about the emotion that you hold with or the relation you hold with money. तो जब कोई मेरे पास आता है ना, I don't teach them how to make more money, strategy लगाओ, mindset लगाओ, नहीं. I just tell them, change your relationship with money. The day it gets changed, unconsciously you will see money is just flowing to you. You will not have to struggle for it. Right, and there are of course three ways where I say, people say, अरे मैंने तो inner child healing कर लिया तो childhood wounds तो खत्म हो गए, but still so money is not flowing. Right, I see the struggles are still there because this is a one layer you peel. Then I take them deeper. Okay, let's see what are your family patterns, क्योंकि जहां आपको DNA में you look like your mother, your hairs are like your father, or your eyes are like your grandmother, तो उनके emotions भी तो आएंगे. And
Hmm.
I go at second layer, right? And some people say, okay, abhi bhi struggle exists. And the last part is where I take them back to the karma, because all these three cycles are important. People feel once I have healed my childhood, everything is done. No. The third layer come is where it's about the karma, where you know the pattern, which is not about where I tell people to check what they have done in their past life. Not because just to see कि हाँ क्या गलत किया था, but is it a pattern? If it is, the past life actually help you identify your gap, so that with that manifestation practices that you are doing, अब आप aware पूरा हो गए, आपको pattern समझ आ गए, action becomes easy. क्यों? जब हमारे को awareness होती है, हमें पता चल गया कि ये प्रॉब्लम का रूट कॉज है, एक्सेप्टेंस आ जाती है मैम, एंड द स्टेप that we have to take becomes super duper easy and natural.
Correct.
Yeah.
Can you explain what Akashic readings are in simple words for beginners?
Yes. So Akashic reading, if I have to say, okay, fine. Imagine if your soul had a library. And in that library, every experience of your life, every lesson that you have learned, every pattern, every responsibility that you have gone through, the Akashic records hold the records of each and everything. So when we access the records, it is not, most people think that when we are accessing it, it means we are looking at future. No, we are actually looking at our patterns that happened in the past, right? This is why some relationship feel familiar. This is why some pattern keeps repeating. Why say money keeps disappearing? मैं तो इतनी मेहनत कर रही हूँ. I have seen this right from the start of my life, which has nothing to do with your present life. You have seen some people, they lose all their money suddenly and they say, ekdam se kya hua? They lose their health suddenly, nothing was wrong, the childhood was amazing, family have been doing really well. But those karmic pattern help them identify what really went wrong. And I want to give an example here, Achaji. Some people literally struggle. For example, so many women come to me with extramarital affairs. Ki, Sonam, it's very hard to leave this third person in spite of the fact I have a very loving relationship with my partner. I have a child also, but I can't let go
Hmm.
because this person feels so familiar. Matlab, it's very intense relationship, sometime emotional, sometime physical. When we go deep into the study, it is more either they have shared relationship or shared karma with that person, or they have similar pattern where their life is always in a struggle to choose between two. So, whatever the pattern they have been carrying, the idea is not to take this person as because you carry or share the karma, rather because you have understood it's time to heal and disconnect the cord so you can stay in present. नहीं तो एक और birth लोगे फिर एक और person आएगा and you would be struggling like this because the soul journey is to learn. वो soul तब तक birth लेता रहेगा till the time they find answer, till the time they find why, not just why, but I need to now change because I have learned my lesson.
Hmm.
Right? So Akashic helps you open that and then going deeper, not to just find ki what happened, but merely by reading Akashic record, people start healing. क्यों? क्योंकि problem समझ आ गई. Action भी नहीं लेते. Many of my Akashic readers, they say बस हमें समझ आया and it's so easy to forgive. And I want to mention here my Akashic journey when it started. I had an issue with one of my best friend because his mom is so irritated from was so irritated from me that she did not like me. I did not say anything to him, nothing wrong I did to their family or to them. Itna strong connection, strong hatred. When I read the records, both mother and son shared a memory with me in my one of my birth, where I harmed this son जो उस लाइफ में उनके हस्बैंड का रोल प्ले कर रहे थे. So every time I talk to this friend, the old karma gets activated. So the moment I understood that, man, I was not able to forgive that lady, thinking, how can she be so, rude, or how can she hate me so much? So, in spite of the fact I learned inner child healing, I did Reiki healing, or kya kya kar liya, forgiveness was not coming. And the moment I understood I did something wrong, I saw that pattern. I can't tell you, the forgiveness happened instantly, and that is where the shift happened in relationship.
Great.
This is how Akashic helps one.
Ji. So, do you believe mindset alone can change a person's financial reality? Why?
Okay, I won't say that it can alone change, right? And this question is actually very controversial also. See, if your nervous system believes something is unsafe, your body will reject. जैसे आपको एक सक्सेस मिलने वाली है, इंटरव्यू हुआ, सम इंटरव्यू वेंट रियली वेल, यू वर एक्सपेक्टिंग अब तो ये जॉब मिल ही जाएगी एंड सडनली द अपॉर्चुनिटी स्लिप्स, दे सेड नो एंड पीपल फील ओ आई एम अनलकी. No, it is that you do not have nervous system to hold that success. उतना mindset ही नहीं है to hold that success. क्यों? Because you don't feel safe about next level. People want to earn 5 lakh, 10 lakh. कई बार आई हैव सीन दे अर्न दैट अमाउंट, बट क्या होता है, बिकॉज दे डू नॉट हैव कैपेसिटी, माइंडसेट ही नहीं बनाया उतना, दे कम बैक टू 2 lakh. या तो नेक्स्ट मंथ क्लाइंट्स नहीं आएंगे, या फिर उनका हेल्थ इशू हो जाएगा, दे विल नॉट बी एबल टू डिवोट, एंड देन दे से अरे एक मंथ तो मैम बिजनेस बहुत अच्छा हुआ, सेकेंड मंथ आई टोटली एंडेड अप विद जीरो, और आई फॉल बैक ऑन माई हेल्थ. सो मेनी पीपल से जैसे ही बिजनेस बढ़ा, नजर लग गई, एंड यू नो व्हाट, I got sick. Some issues in family is happening. So now the moment I am about to grow in life, something just happens. क्यों? Mindset नहीं है. But at the same time, अब ये mindset कहाँ से drive हो रहा है? Energy behind this. So if your family, for example, just to take an example, if your family may there is some issue going on and you're trying to build something out to maybe a small product, है, या you're going to office simple. अब वो ऑफिस में प्रमोशन के लिए, जॉब में नेक्स्ट लेवल के लिए अप्लाई कर रहे हैं, बट बैक ऑफ योर माइंड व्हाट इज रनिंग, ओ व्हाट इज हैपनिंग एट होम. अब वो एनर्जी तो वहां से आ रही है. हेंस माइंडसेट अलोन इज नॉट गोइंग टू वर्क. वी नीड टू कंटिन्यूअसली वर्क ऑन दैट एनर्जी and become identity, which is very important, and which is, I believe, the missing piece here. That is, people work on energy these days, they know it very well, they work on mindset, फिर भी नहीं होता. क्यों? क्योंकि they don't shift their identity, कि उनका खुद को लेके क्या कॉन्सेप्ट है, व्हाट डू दे फील अबाउट देमसेल्फ. दैट इज द मिसिंग पीस. एंड वंस दैट इज गेन, तो माइंडसेट और एनर्जी दोनों बहुत ही ब्यूटीफुल रिजल्ट्स क्रिएट करते हैं.
Correct, correct. Wonderful. So, Sonamji, what is the connection between spirituality, energy healing, and money manifestation?
ओके, सी, मनी को हम सिंपल जानते हैं, इट्स एनर्जी. बट एनर्जी इज नॉट मैजिक. एनर्जी किस चीज की है? योर इमोशनल स्टेट, योर आइडेंटिटी, योर कंसिस्टेंसी. स्पिरिचुअलिटी क्या करता है? इट जस्ट टीचेस यू द अवेयरनेस, right? It is take you, it's a kind of a wisdom that comes to you, which take you to the next level. अब इसमें एनर्जी, which I say also say it as healing, वो resistance remove करता है. Anything to reach at that next level that comes in between. For example, you want to help people to upgrade their mindset, बट आपको डर है आप बोलेंगे तो देयर पीपल विल जज यू, बिकॉज अगर मैंने कुछ गलत बोल दिया तो दे विल नॉट सी मी एज समबडी हु हैज द इन्फ्लुएंसिंग पावर, बट समबडी दे विल जज ऑन. सो यू डोंट से. अभी वो ये क्या रेजिस्टेंस आ गया जिसकी वजह से शो अप नहीं किया, आपने बोला नहीं.
Hmm.
तो जो एनर्जी है इसको, रेजिस्टेंस को रिमूव करता है,
जी.
राइट? एंड देन मैनिफेस्टेशन हैपन, बिकॉज मैनिफेस्टेशन में लोग क्या समझते हैं? अफर्मेशंस पढ़ूंगी एंड आई विल गेट, लेट मी डू दिस वर्क एंड आई विल गेट दैट. मैनिफेस्टेशन इटसेल्फ मीन्स एक्शन. जब रेजिस्टेंस हट गया, जब अवेयरनेस आ गई, द लास्ट थिंग इज एक्शन which creates result. So manifestation is simply what happens when these, all these factors begins to work collaboratively. फिर सारे डोर्स ऑफ यूनिवर्स ओपन्स टू यू. तो आपको ना इशू नहीं दिखता, क्योंकि अगर कोई प्रॉब्लम आई, यू नो यू हैव द सोल्यूशन, बिकॉज बॉडी इज नॉट रेजिस्टिंग एनीमोर.
Hmm. Right.
यस.
Have you witnessed any life-changing transformation through your healing sessions or Akashic readings?
Oh, yes. So many, so many. And actually, what amazes me is not that money may, it's not that money people, make afterwards. It's who they become. Like, I'll give you an example. I know women who couldn't even charge 2,000 for her services, and she's now charging premium. Why? She understood what she was lacking, why she was charging low, why she was not understanding her worth. In so many lives, she couldn't, ask for what she truly deserved.
Mm-hmm.
And every life was teaching her a lesson to understand. अब ये सिर्फ ना applicable हमारे business में नहीं होता. It is applicable in our relationship too. When, as a wife, I'm not understanding, say, this is what I truly value about myself, yeah, what other person should value me, only happens when I hold that worth within me, कि हाँ, मेरी respect इसलिए होनी चाहिए, and I should not be asking for it. So she understood her patterns, कि not just in relationship, but even at work, even in different roles, he was somebody who was putting her needs backseat. तो इसीलिए जस्ट बिकॉज शी वांटेड, शी वाज समवन जो सबकी हेल्प करने के लिए बनी थी, एंड शी होल्ड्स ऑलरेडी होल्ड दैट ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन विद इन हर, बिकॉज शी हरसेल्फ इज अ हीलर. बट She was pricing herself low. She found the reason. And when she understood that she couldn't help many or she couldn't reach many, and she had to shut down at home. सारी के सारी lives उसने 4 5 explore की. She figured out a reason. Automatically she increased her prices to 11,000 per session and she got paid for it. I have seen those people healing their relationship जहाँ पे उनको लगता था कि this relationship is not going to come back because everything is lost. As I told you my story of itself, that for me, it took me 7 years to forgive. I was asking forgiveness for almost 7 years, physically, virtually, energetically, हर एंगल पे. But दिल से ना वो forgiveness आ ही नहीं रहा था कि why should I ask forgiveness from this? The moment you see the records,
Mm.
वो चीज जो आप एक्शन कॉन्शियस माइंड नहीं लेने को कर रहा होता, सबकॉन्शियस में जाते ही इट टेक्स दैट एक्शन. क्यों? बिकॉज यू अंडरस्टैंड द रीजन
Mm.
बिहाइंड इट. इसी वजह से जो ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन होती है वो बहुत इजी हो जाती है विद आकाशिक.
जी. Uh, Sonam ji, what daily practices do you personally follow to stay aligned and abundant?
Okay. So I love slow mornings. My mornings are very, very sacred. I don't check my phone at all. I check my energy. So first thing I do in the morning is 10 minutes I sit in silence. I don't do anything. And something I do before even I step out of my bed is Sukrana. I literally keep saying thank you for everything because I don't feel कि मुझे लिख लिख के ही thank you करना है. As I have learned when I started my journey, it's like literally opening your eyes with so many things to be grateful for. I think vibration वहां से shift होती है. Then when I go to my space, I just sit down for in silence, allowing to process whatever happened in the last day or that just that silence. I do journaling, which is very important for me. कि I journal my day well in advance. कि अभी ये आज का दिन ऐसे जाने वाला है. I visualize that day. I'm not somebody who always see कि 3 months बाद क्या होगा. आज कैसा होगा. Because when today is successful, आपका कल already successful बनता जाएगा. So there are few practices that I don't miss is around doing my nervous system. जहाँ पे ना I tap on my whole body so that any struck trauma, which is something I'm aware of, not aware of, holding me back in my journey, I just set an intention as I tap, I release all that. So these are few practices that I don't miss before I start my day.
Okay. So, what message would you like to give to entrepreneurs, healers, and coaches struggling with self worth and financial growth?
Most important, stop trying to be successful. Stop trying to be worthy because you are already worthy. Your business is simply exposing the places where you don't believe yet. See, clients are there, ma'am. Money is there, but the problem is, अभी की जो identity है ना, it is not allowing you to go there. People think मेरी worth कैसे होगी when somebody will come pay me 1 lakh, then I am seeing the result of 1 lakh, I'm worthy. But worthiness starts away before you pick anyone, any successful person journey. You name it, be it Ambani, be it Tata. I'm taking big, big names. You talk about Tony Robbins, you talk about any big coach in industry. They did not started when they were doing so well. They started when everything which they were doing, they believed in that. तो लोगों को क्या लगता है कि मुझे 1 लाख आएगा तो मुझे बिलीव होगा आई एम रिच और आई एम नाउ अट्रैक्टिंग थिंग्स. However, when success is not coming and you're still able to hold yourself, उस रिजेक्शन से डर नहीं लग रहा, उस फेलियर से डर नहीं लग रहा, that is where the whole mindset for any person, be it a corporate person, business entrepreneur, healer, coach, finally to them things starts arriving. क्यों? क्योंकि आपने अपनी आइडेंटिटी बदली, आपने कोई नया सर्टिफिकेशन, नई डिग्री या फिर यू हैव नॉट चेंज समथिंग, यू हैव जस्ट चेंज हु यू बिलीव यू आर. जिसको मैं ना बहुत ज्यादा फोकस देती हूँ. टू एनीथिंग एनीवेयर आई गो, चेंज योर आइडेंटिटी. यू डू नॉट हैव टू डू एनीथिंग. बस जो हो ना वो रियलिटी में बनते जाओ. एंड आई कॉल देम एज पीपल एज हनुमान, क्योंकि वी ऑल हैव सम पावर्स. जस्ट एक बार हनुमान अपनी पावर भूल गए थे एंड somebody came in हिज लाइफ टू रिमाइंड दैट दिस इज हाउ पावरफुल यू आर. So I tell people, I'm just going to remind you Hanuman's power that you already hold.
Hmm.
You already are powerful. So don't change anything, just identity. Success apne aap aa jayegi.
Wonderful. So let's do one rapid fire round.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
The manifestation or hard work.
Aligned hard work. Manifestation without action is nothing, just imagination.
One word that defines abundance.
Peace, freedom.
Morning ritual or you never skip.
As I said, 10 minutes of silence. I don't talk to anybody.
Okay. A book that changed your mindset.
Breaking the habit of being yourself.
Heal first or earn first.
I always say earn while you are healing, because the more you are healing, you will not see your capacity to receive will go stronger.
One thing people should stop doing immediately.
Never ask for anyone's permission to go to your next level.
That's very important thing. Your
Yeah.
favorite affirmation.
My worth is in million, and my name is spoken among the most successful people in this entire world.
Meditation or journaling.
I love journaling.
One energy you always protect yourself from.
People who have lack mindset or things which are in scarcity.
Success means.
Success is a very broad thing here, but becoming, you know, someone your younger, where your younger self, your inner child feels safe. That is a success.
जी. So सोनम जी, how can people approach you directly for your services? कौन कौन से प्लेटफॉर्म पे आप हैं?
Ma'am, I'm there on almost all the platform. I'm on LinkedIn, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram. I have my personal website for any kind of services where they feel struggling with. However, my whole niche is around money. But money ki problem is start relationship या emotion से होती है. So they can approach me anywhere. We'll drop my number also below the podcast that we are going to post, so that they can reach out for any kind of services or wherever they are feeling stuck.
Right. So can we share your links under the episode?
Yes, yes, please.
Okay. Thank you so very much. It was really incredible
Yes.
conversation with you. So
Thank you so much.
viewers,
Same here.
yeah.
And thank you for having me here.
थैंक यू सो मच सो व्यूअर्स आपने देखा सोनम जी का एक एक डायरेक्शन एक पाथ पे जिस पे वो चल रही हैं अगर आप भी उस पर चलना चाहते हैं तो डेफिनेटली एपिसोड रिलीज होते ही लिंक शेयर कर दिए जाएंगे और लिंक्स के नीचे ही मैम के लिंक्स आपको मिलेंगे सो दैट यू कैन कनेक्ट विद हर डायरेक्टली फॉर हर सर्विसेज सो प्लीज स्टे ट्यून्ड लाइक कीजिएगा शेयर कीजिएगा कमेंट कीजिएगा थैंक यू